Repat Diaries.
How you guys doing today?
So today we wanted to talk to you about our weekend review, and also today is a kind of a special day because it marks our 2 months of being here.
Yes.
But 4 weeks officially since we said that we were gonna stay.
So it's our anniversary today.
Kinda.
It's our anniversary.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm not gonna sing. I'll say that for another time. But anyhow, as we stated before, it's been an up and down journey. This week was no different. We had some ups and we had some downs,
yeah.
and we had to kind of fight through them. But just in review, if you guys recall, last week we were meeting with people about our agriculture venture.
Yeah.
We told you how we found out that we're basically the money when it comes to doing that project, and so we had to kind of put that project on hold this weekend. We started looking for different ways to fund that through grants and things of that nature. So we had to take a right turn and try to do something else that was on our list, because that's typically what you have to do in Africa. You make your list, and when things don't work out, you kind of cross them out and you go on to the next thing.
So yeah, not just having an A, B, and C plan, like A through Z plan, right? This week, we actually spent a lot of time looking for a commercial space.
Yes, we had an idea of something that we wanted to do prior to coming to Kigali, and Myra wanted to run with that, so we started going out trying to find a commercial space that would fit the venture that we were trying to do.
Exactly.
And that was very interesting.
Yeah.
We actually came across a space that we felt like was perfect for what we wanted to do. And that's a rarity here in Kigali, because they don't have a lot of commercial space that are designated for commercial spaces.
Yeah, the thing about Kigali, which I kind of like, but then I kind of don't like, what they do is they take homes or older homes and they pretty much repurpose them and they use them for businesses. So a lot of the restaurants and things like that, bars and things like that here are actually homes. So like from the outside, it looks like a house, and when you go in, they've pretty much turned it into an actual business. But having actual commercial spaces that look like commercial spaces that you use for a commercial space, they're getting there, they're building them, but they're like Dale said, they're a rarity, and it's not a lot of them here. So we saw the space, we liked the space, right? So our friend Zach, you know we always talk about Zach, he is our go-to real estate guy, right? He helped us find our own place. Zach actually found the number for the owner, and when he looked at his phone, it was so funny, Zach already knew the owner because Zach kind of knows everybody here. This is what he does. So he reached out to the owner on our behalf, and we were able to talk to him on the phone, and initially we talked about the price, and it just was like, nah, we can't do that.
We can't afford that. We can't even do that. So Zach was like, hey, don't worry about it. I'll schedule a face-to-face meeting. You know, when you establish a relationship with people,
things change.
Things change. If he likes you, he can work with the price and things of that nature.
Right.
So we went and we had a meeting. Things were promising. We sat down with him. He was like, I really love you guys.
Yeah.
I like you guys together. I like the idea that you're coming up with, and it's really going to showcase my space. But then when it came down to the money, he wanted to hit us over the head with some upfront pricing.
Now, the thing about Africa that you will realize,
at least the country we've been to.
The countries we've been to, what we realize is when it comes to rentals, typically they want between 3 to 6 months of money up front.
This guy wanted a year. He
wanted 12 months, and we were like, wait a minute.
And he also wanted 2 months of deposit.
Yeah, so it was a lot. It was a lot. And we were like, hey, you do know we have to do renovations. We got to get furnishings. Like,
we got to get up and running.
You're just going to take all of our working capital, right? So then what? You know? So we had to really talk to him about that to really get him to understand not only the vision, but also our budget. Okay,
so we left, and he sent over a contract, and we started looking through our finances, and we were like, you know, we're probably gonna have to get a business loan to even try to do this. So let me reach back out to the guy and tell him we need about a week or so to see if we can get a business loan. And he was really like, if you guys don't take it right now, then
too bad.
So be it. I got other people that I'm dealing with right now.
So again, we call Zach. Zach, homeboy is not budging. We need to work this out. So he calls him. He has a whole conversation with him once again. and he comes down like substantially on the price, because his thing is like, I really, really love what it is that they're trying to do. I think they're going to make it happen, and it's going to be something that serves the community very well.
Yes.
Yes.
So we say all of that to say, when we first started negotiating with this guy, we were thinking to ourselves, we're not going to be able to make this happen. We were fearful of the amount of money that we had to put down. And just to be transparent with you guys, you know, we've been traveling for a year. When we decided to leave, we were basically living on our savings, and we've been trying to put things into place to make income, but you know, those things have been very slow to generate income. So we were still kind of looking at our savings like, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. And if we give up all of this money up front, we're not going to have anything to basically live on. And so that was one of the things that was, you know, really scaring us. And we had to just come to the conclusion that, you know, we have to invest in ourselves. And we, you know, we saved up all this money for a reason, which was to try to start a business, to try to come and start a new life. And starting over is scary.
Yeah. But you know what, to be honest, and for those of you who follow me on Facebook, not too long ago, about a couple of weeks ago, I put up a post and it said you can either be comfortable or you can be courageous.
Exactly.
And honestly, being comfortable doesn't produce the type of results we want. So we've come to Africa to be courageous. Like, this African dream, we really believe in it. The American one, not so much.
Yes.
But we've come here to make any and everything that we have put our minds to and our hearts into happen.
Yeah, so I mean, we're basically, you know, today you guys have been seeing us travel. You know what we've been doing. A lot of people hit us up and say, you guys are so brave for what you're doing, moving up, picking up and moving to Africa, you know, traveling around the African continent, especially with your son. You're just so brave. And sometimes we just don't feel that way, but you know, we are adopting the mentality that we have to get out of our own way.
Yep.
We have to stop being our biggest hindrance to progression. And so that's what we're here today to tell you guys. When you come to Africa, or even in life, wherever you might be, you're gonna have to kind of get out of your own way in order to get things accomplished.
And something else too is that we've been learning that in our community, it seems like we have a very unhealthy relationship with money, and that's been coming out a lot, with especially in our home, in our family, since we've been doing this, and that there is money and fear kind of go hand in hand in our community, and we're trying our best to break away from that. Scared money don't make money. I really believe that. Who is that, Wayne?
Yeah, scared money don't make no money.
Scared money don't make no money, and we are trying our best to kind of subscribe to that philosophy. But on a side note though, Dale has been doing some great things outside of what we're doing as far as the business idea that I had that I think you guys probably want to know about.
Yeah, so I actually started working with a guy from DC. He's a diasporan. Him and his family moved here to Kigali as well, and he started an NGO not too long ago, and it just recently was started. But he was training kids in the villages on track and field, trying to produce the first Rwandan Olympian sprinter. And so we kind of came together because, as you guys have seen, I've been posting about a basketball camp that I've been running for kids here, and it's totally free right now. And so we kind of came together under Impano, which is his brand, his NGO that we're working on, and we're going to try to offer both basketball and track and field, and we're also going to try to offer some other things such as English classes and all these other vocational training things, so we can try to help these kids out in the village start to learn things, develop their talents, their skills, and try to help them to achieve things that they don't normally achieve here. So we want to invest into the community, and so sooner or later I'm going to be reaching out to you guys like, we're trying to build an academy and we need your help. But it's just been rewarding to work with these kids, seeing, you know, put a ball in their hands and seeing how their talent just starts to progress, and how they start smiling, and how they start, you know, coach, this is great, you know, what do you want me to do, when is our first game? So we're trying to put them in tournaments now and things of that nature. So this has just been very rewarding for me, because I didn't coach when I was in the States, but you know, it's always been a passion of mine to work with kids and teach them a game and teach them more about life than just a game. So you know, that's what we are going to strive to do. and we hope you guys are going to support us in that.
Because one thing that they are not lacking on the continent is talent. It is here.
Oh.
It honestly, it just, I mean, they really just have to be trained up, and the passion has to be fostered, but the talent is here. We are a talented people.
And that's not just in athletics. That's in every field,
across the board.
Every sector. They need that training. And I know you guys remember us talking about training is something they need on this continent.
Yep.
And so in every sector, you can come here and you can help in that respect. And that's what we're trying to do right now. Yeah, so that's what we've been up to. That's what we're doing right now. Anything that is kind of stopping us from doing the things that we want to do that we think are going to progress us here in Africa and in our lives, we're kind of weighing the benefits to what will happen if we do it versus what will not happen if we don't do it.
That's right.
Because, you know, I can be scared of failing all I want, but what's the worst that's going to happen?
That's it. Like, I mean, honestly, I think entrepreneurship is all about taking risks, and that's what we're here for, right? We're here to take risks because we really believe in the rewards. So at this point, we're pushing through. Yes, we're meeting a little bit of like some hardships and hurdles, but we're jumping over those, or we're finding ways around them, and we're pushing forward. That's right. So with all that being said, I always say that. With all that being said, that's
your go-to.
That's my go-to, is my wrap up. With all that being said, we had a pretty good week. Like I said, even with the ups and downs, we're still here. We're still pushing forward. We're happy, kind of healthy. We're getting over it. We're healthy, and we're still excited and very passionate about being on this continent. So
marking our 2-month anniversary, we're gonna say we love you guys. We thank you for following us, and have a great day.
Peace.